สวัสดีค่ะวันนี้นะคะทาง Dream Award ก็จะมีโรงเรียนมัธยมในแคนาดามาแนะนำให้น้องๆที่สนใจเรียนต่อไฮสคูลที่ประเทศแคนาดาได้ฟังกันนะคะสำหรับวันนี้เราจะมาแนะนำโรงเรียนในเขตการศึกษาที่ชื่อ Comox Valley ค่ะโดยเจ้าหน้าที่ของทาง Comox Valley เลยก็คือคุณโจซี่นะคะ please introduce yourself Josie
Thank you very much, Fab. Thank you so much for this opportunity to meet all of you, all of our potential students and all of the parents. Thank you for your interest in learning more about Comox Valley School District and Comox Valley International Student Program. My name is Josie Jiang. I'm the Senior Manager of the International Student Program of the Comox Valley School District. Sawadee hello, everyone, again. So today it's really my pleasure to introduce my school district and our international student program to all of you. Because Fa just told me, not many people know about the Comox Valley. So I would really love to take this opportunity to introduce the beautiful scenery. Like you can see my background. It is where I am right now. You can see oceans, mountains. In winter, you can go skiing. There's a lot of fun stuff for you to do. Okay, so I am from the Comox Valley School District, and our slogan is here for you. So you can feel the vibe and feel the spirit, feel the energy from our school district. We want to be here to support you to make sure that you have a successful and an unforgettable experience when you come here. Because you know what? Study abroad is a very big decision. And you want to take it seriously. Yes. And then you want to, really understand how it feels and what to expect when you go abroad, when you go to Canada, and when you arrive in the Comox Valley. Okay, during my introduction. So I'm sure many of you want to know about how it feels to come here during a global pandemic. So I would like to take a couple of minutes to let you know what to expect when you come here. So when students come here in Canada, the quarantine policies have been lifted if you are fully vaccinated. And we hope you can be fully vaccinated when you come here. Not because Canada or our district requires you to do that. It's just because when you come here, you will have more freedom to go to the restaurant, cinema, theater, zoo, parks, because you're vaccinated. Many places are still checking your vaccination status, but I'm sure you will soon be lifted. Yeah, because we're definitely more relaxed, to be honest. And right now, the mask is no longer required. So wherever you go, you don't need to wear a mask. But I understand we really want to be safe. So sometimes when I go to do groceries, when I buy stuff, when I go to a store, I still wear my mask. It depends on you though. And in the Comox Valley community, we have very, very high vaccination rate. And I think one of the reasons is because we have a lot of retired people here. It is a community where people really want to take care of each other, and being vaccinated is one of the ways to take care of each other, to make sure each other is safe. So our vaccination rate is very, very high here. And classes are held fully face-to-face. So there's no online course, there's nothing like that. We've always been doing the courses face-to-face. So you get to go to school to interact with your classmates, your teachers, everything will be face-to-face.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yes, you don't want to come here and study on the computer, right?
That's right.
That won't be that much fun. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about where we are in the Comox Valley. When you hear about Comox Valley, your first question might be, where is it? So I'm going to introduce our location. I'm sure you know, big cities like Vancouver, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, these big cities. So Comox Valley is located in the province of British Columbia, where Vancouver is. So we're in the same province. And that's the highlighted dark green is where British Columbia is. And then where the star is Vancouver. So you can see this is Vancouver, and you can see that there is an island besides Vancouver. The island is called Vancouver Island. And then we are on the Vancouver Island. And when you zoom this island, it looks like this. So when you think about island, you might feel like, oh, is it gonna be super small? No, the island in Canada is huge. So you can see on this island, we have a lot of cities here. And then it actually takes about 6-7 hours to drive from the south part of the island to the north part of the island. So it is a very big island. And the Comox Valley is located kind of in the middle of the island. So we have about 70,000 people here. In Canada, this is actually like medium size, but according to Thai standard, it is like tiny. Right? Yeah. So in Canada, we just don't have enough people. That's why we're still welcoming a lot of international students to come here to study with us. So when you come to the Comox Valley, you might ask, where do I get to the Comox Valley? Because it's on the island. How do I get there? The easiest way to get here is to arrive in Vancouver first and then take a very short flight, like about 25 minutes flight directly from Vancouver to the Comox airport. And then your host parents will be there to pick you up and get you to their house where you are gonna be living. So you arrive in Vancouver and take a short flight to Comox Valley. Once you get a little used to the location, you might find different ways to get here. Like ferry is an option as well. Drive is an option as well. Your host parents might say, okay, I'm gonna pick you up in Victoria or Nanaimo, you can come here. Once you get used to the location, there are different ways. But the first time arriving here, I strongly recommend you take the flight. And one of the most wonderful things I found in Comox Valley is the weather. Come on, when you think about Canada, what do you think? Snow, cold, my God, it's so cold, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Right? But on Vancouver Island, in the Comox Valley, we have the mildest temperature. So it's not too cold and it's not too hot. It's actually the warmest place in Canada. Of course, it's still gonna be colder than Thailand, but it's not that cold. You won't even see a lot of snow in city in winter. If you want to see snow, snow is very accessible. It's around the mountains. And you can see my background, the mountains are everywhere and you can see snow everywhere, but it's not just, in the city. Like when you go to school, you won't see a lot of snow. So it's actually a very good combination and very mild temperature here. Yeah. So, and it's rated one of the most desirable places to live in Canada. So it is not a very big city, but it is very comfortable and beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so just show you some pictures of the 4 seasons. You can see it's very colorful, and oceans, lakes are everywhere if you like to see water. I know there are a lot of islands and oceans in Thailand as well. So when you come here, you might feel a little like home because we're that kind of landscape as well, and it's warm. Yeah.
We might not really miss the hot or warm weather that much. So
that is probably perfect for you.
Yeah.
It's not too hot, it's not too cold.
True.
Okay, so now I'm going to introduce the community. Like when you come here, you're going to mingle, talk with the community members in the city, right? So in the Comox Valley community, we are 98% English speaking city. I would say when you come here, most people are white, and then here, and then we do have a lot of immigrants in Canada. So Canada is a very diverse and inclusive country, right? You see white people, you see Asian, you see Africans, you see South Americans, you see anyone, everyone. And in the Comox Valley, 98% English-speaking city, meaning that 98% of people speak English as their first language. So you will have a lot of experience and opportunity to talk with people in English, to practice your English, because you want to improve your English, right? And then English is like a tool. The more you talk in English, the better your English is going to be. And trust me, when you come here, you're like age 16, 17, 18, that's like the perfect age to learn a new language. So don't worry about that. No matter how bad you think your English is, it's gonna improve. And then in the Comox Valley community, it is also very safe, friendly, and caring. So like I say, I don't usually lock my door when I leave my house, because it's very safe here. And we also welcome and value people from different nationalities. Like we really value immigrants and international students. We understand that Canada needs more immigrants and international students. So when you come here, you really feel people are global minded. They are curious about you. They want to ask you a lot of questions, where you come from, what your food feels like, tastes like in Thailand. And then many Canadians really love the country of Thailand because they've traveled there. They feel the warmth from Thai people, and they have very experience with our Thai students as well. So and in the Comox Valley, even though the city is not so big, it has everything you need. There is Starbucks, McDonald's. there are lots of restaurants. There's Thai restaurant, Vietnamese restaurant, Japanese restaurants, and there's a bank, there's a clinic, there's a hospital. Even though we're small, we have everything you need. Yeah, it's just everything smaller.
But everything.
Yeah, we have everything. Yeah. So now I'm going to introduce our school district where you're gonna be studying. So in our school district, we're government funded, we're public. But in Canada, I like to really mention that in Canada, public education is very, very good. It's unlike other countries like United States and UK, their public schools or public education is not as good as private, but in Canada, public is really, really good. So I want to emphasize that and mention that because it is a difference. And in our school district, we have 3 secondary schools, 2 middle schools, and 13 elementary schools. So when you come here, you will likely be studying in one of our secondary schools or middle school if you are younger. And we have about 8,000 students in total in our school district and 300 international students from 25 countries. So even though we only have 300 international students, about medium size, again, in Canada, in all the international programs, our students come from a lot of different countries because we really want to make students experience like a diverse, really study abroad experience. You don't want to come to Canada to only study with a group of students from one country, right? You want to really mingle yourself with other people from other countries to learn about each other's cultures, things like that. So every year we have about 5 to 7 students from Thailand, and we definitely want to increase the number a little bit. That's why I'm here to introduce our school district, and thank you very much, Fa and Dream Board, to give me this opportunity. So we hope we can have more Thai students because they are doing very well and they really like the weather, the environment here. Yeah. So it just shows our facilities. Our schools have long history, meaning like they are old, but the facilities are new because we just renovate our schools. So they look new, but they actually have a long history. Yeah. Yeah. So one of the highlights of our school district is we provide personalized education, which means that we treat each student as individuals. We understand students are different. Some students are very good at math. Some students are very good at music but hate math. Some students really like English. Some students are very into sports and arts. And we want to find out what you really like and what your passion is. And we want to cultivate your passion, your gift, your talents. So when you come here, we want to treat you as individuals, not just an actual number. So we have a strong emphasis on individual care, individual attention. We believe that every kid has their talents. So what is your talent? I'm really interested to know. And when you come here, we plan our program, we plan our courses for you because most students from Thailand want to graduate in Canada. So when you want to graduate in Canada, you want to go to a university after, right? And we want to plan your courses so you can go to the program you like in the university you want to go to. So we do this planning in a very early stage. And our district principal and school vice principals will help you to choose the courses you need. And in BC, British Columbia, the province of British Columbia, our education is very advanced. I would say in BC, our education system and our curriculum is more advanced than that in other provinces. We start to develop skills at a very early stage, like the leadership skills, critical thinking skills, teamwork, intercultural competency. These skills you need to really pay attention to when you are at an early stage. So when you go to a university, when you start to work, these skills will be practiced well, and it will really benefit you to go to a good university, to find a good job after. So in BC, we really pay attention to those skills. And then in our school district, we are very fast at catching student issues and solving them. We understand, you're teenagers, you are learning, you're growing, you're developing. Of course, you are going to make mistakes, but it's fine. We're here to support you. If you feel lonely, if you make a mistake, if you need to correct some behaviors, we're here to help you. Okay, so don't worry. Mistakes are normal and are welcome. So in our program, our satisfaction rate is 96%. It's very high. So students are happy with us. And we do provide different programs, graduation program, short-term program, summer program. I would say most of our Thai students come here for the graduation program, like they want to graduate in Canada. We also have some students from Thailand only come here for 1 semester or 4 months or even 3 months. Yeah, it's rare, but we do have that option. And in July and August, you can come here for our summer camp. It's very fun. Yeah, because the weather, I'm just looking out my window. My God, it's beautiful there. It's sunny and beautiful. Yeah. So if you come here for our graduation program, again, we help you to choose your courses. And if you are not confident with your English, we provide English support, like ESL support at no extra cost. And also in our school district, we offer small classes. We don't put you in like a big classroom where you are just an extra number. We want you to come here and really learn. So our student-teacher ratio is like 26:1. So 1 teacher to 26 students in our class, small class size. Okay, and if you want to go to a university, we help you with your post-secondary course planning and application consulting. Okay, so these are our 3 high schools. I'm only going to introduce our high schools to you because most likely you are going to come here to study in our high school, right? And we also call it secondary school. It doesn't matter. So the first school I'm going to introduce is called GP Vanier. You know, the school names in Canada are a little weird because they are usually named after a person. So Vanier is the military general's last name who founded this school. So their names are a little weird. So GP Vanier is our first school, and it's also our biggest school. We have about 1,200 students in this school. And I put the keywords here so you can really feel the energy from this school. I would say in BC, our education quality is very similar because teachers are trained from one system, right? They have to get a qualification, they have to get a certification to be able to be a teacher. So they are all super qualified. The thing you want to pay attention to is the spirit, is the vibes, is the unique courses each school offers. I mean, math, English, science, social studies, PE, those courses are not elective courses. Those courses are like core courses. Every school has them. What you need to understand is what do you really like? What kind of elective courses you want to join? And that's when you start to choose the school. So the first school, GP Vanier, does have that very athletic, energetic feeling. So you come to the school, you feel like, wow, this is a big school. Everything is so new, everything is shiny. And students are fun, they're athletic, they like sports, they like to play. And there are many programs like carpentry, culinary, foods, mechanical engineering, electricity. All these courses are offered in this school. So this school is very big and very comprehensive, and lots of sports team, and it is also big. So when you come here, you do feel like, wow, it is big. I don't think it is as big as the Thai schools because we do have a different things. But in Canada standard, Canadian standard, it is big. Yeah. Okay. So here I list some special courses from these schools. When you review this video, you can click pause and really read these courses.
Snowboarding.
Snowboarding is like everywhere, to be honest. You can see the mountains there, right? In winter, that's where our students go skiing, snowboarding every single day. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, this school is very artsy and very sporty. Yeah, music, drama, theater, if you like, acting. And then if you're fun or very extroverted, that's the school you want to go to. And our second school is Mark Isfeld, and it's our second largest school, about 1,100 students. And it's also like high ranked in BC. To be honest, public school ranking is like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, public schools ranking, it really doesn't matter. So I say that because the school does very well academically, but it doesn't mean much. Okay. So in this school, they are very good at music. And they have French immersion, which means bilingual. And kids here are more competitive, like they are academic driven. So they want to go to like a very, very good university, high ranking university, that kind of feeling, the school feeling. So, and then also this school is in walking distance, which means students will be placed in a homestay where they can walk to this school. Yeah. So if you really want to walk to school every day, you don't want to take school buses, that's the school you want to go to. And if you're really academic driven, you like science, you like music, you want to study very, very hard, and that's the school you want to go to. And I also listed some special courses here: music, French, golf, and there are also a lot of sports teams. Skiing, snowboarding is really everywhere because that's one of the biggest selling points in the Comox Valley. We have a lot of European students from Germany, Spain, Italy. And when they come here, they just go skiing every day. Yeah. So here, these are our special courses. And the third school is Highland Secondary. And this is our smallest school. And when you go to the school, you can really feel the close-knit, like the closeness of the school between students and teachers. So if you are a little shy, if you are not very confident about your English speaking with yourself, that's the school you want to go to, because the support over there is a lot. So teachers are going to pay a lot of attention to you. Like if you skip class, they will know. And when they know, we will know. So the next step will be either me or our principal go to your school to talk to you. So if you need a little extra support, that's the school you want to go to. Okay. So in these schools, we have female volleyball, marine biology, sailing, drawing, painting, Spanish, and the sports teams are very similar. So you can see that, amongst all these three high schools, it really depends on who you are and what you like. What kind of personality do you have? Because you want to match your personality to the school, right? You go to, and then it'll be easier for you to succeed. So next is university admissions rate. I know many Asian parents. I'm Asian myself, so I understand.
We all are.
Yeah. We're like, oh, I go to your school. Can I go to a good university? So that's the question we want to ask, right? And most of our Asian students, when they come here, they graduate here. So we do have very high admissions rate in our school district. So I'm just gonna show you a quick number from 2020. We have 85% of our students went to Canadian top 10, which means University of Toronto, UBC, Simon Fraser University, McGill University, University of Alberta, University of Victoria, those universities. And then 55% received a scholarship. So they really do well and apply for scholarship. And many of our Thai students, they don't want to go to university. They want to start with college, which is a very, very good option as well. And in our Comox Valley community, we have a college called North Island College, and many students choose to go there. And then after 2 years, they go to a university for another 2 years. So after 4 years, you not only get a university bachelor's degree, you also get a diploma. And then you save a lot of money because college is less expensive than university. That's a very good way. I would recommend that. Yeah. So, okay, here comes to our very, very important component, right?
Right.
Homestay. Where am I gonna live? Where are my kids gonna live? Are they gonna be happy? Are the Canadian families nice?
What kind of house?
Yeah, exactly. So in our homestay, we carefully select and monitor our homestay families, and our homestay families are completely monitored by our school district. So we have the full control. We understand where we are at. And in our homestays, we have 99% English as first language families. So again, students are going to have a lot of opportunities to learn English, to practice English. And we provide free custodianship. So our principal will be the custodian for our students when they live with our homestay. We have 2 full-time, very dedicated homestay supervisors to take care of you and the families as well. We understand, when students come here, there will be culture shock. There will be cultural difference. The living experience is going to be different from home, 100%. So when you come here, there will be some time for you to adapt yourself to the education, to the living experience, because things will be different, right? So I really encourage all of our students to have an open mind, to understand that it is going to be different. And that's why I'm in Canada. That's why I'm in a foreign country. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be supported. We're here to support you, and we won't leave you alone, okay? So if there's issue, of course there will be issue, right? 2 different people live together from different countries with different
background,
personalities, different backgrounds, different education. There is going to be issues, which is fine. It's normal, okay? It's normal. And again, we're here to support our students and support our families as well. Okay, and our satisfaction rate, again, is high for homestay. And remember, if you feel uncomfortable, if you need help, tell us. No matter where you go, ask for help. I encourage you to do that. Okay, and these are usually our homestay homes. Usually you will be staying in a house. Sometimes it's a townhouse, sometimes it's a condo. It depends on which school you go to, but mostly you will be staying in a house. You will have your own room, Wi-Fi, internet, electricity, water. You have a desk. There's a bathroom for you to use. Usually it is just like that. Yeah. Okay. And you will have different types of families to live with you. We have single mom, we have a big family, we have retired couples, we have grandma, grandpa, we have just 2 young couples, we have different families in Canada, we have lesbian couples as well. So so we encourage you to have an open mind. It's very important, and to learn about each other. And this girl Kwan is our Thai student who graduated from us a year ago. Yeah, very awesome kid. And she lived with a single mom. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, doing very well. And last but not least is our student life. So when you come here to Canada, of course, you want to enjoy your life, right? In Canada, we don't just study. We play as well. So you will have a lot of chance to go to do fun activities. So every month we have student trips. Like we take you to go shopping in big cities like Vancouver, Victoria. We take you to go camping, to go surfing, in winter we take you to go skiing and snowboarding. And then sometimes we just take you locally for a hike and to play at the beach, because that's where we're at. So lots of activities for you to do. Yeah, surfing, whale watching, hiking. Yeah, lots of opportunities. Okay, so here comes to the last part of my presentation. Our highlights: good language environment. You want to improve your English, so you want to speak English more. Very safe communities and mild temperature. So it's gonna be warm, won't be too cold. Beautiful with mountains and oceans. And we also have very experienced staff and teachers providing individual attention and care. And caring homestay program monitored by our district, by us directly. We also have diverse international student population.
My name is Kwan. I'm from Thailand. I met Mr. Knight in Thailand, and he told me that this town is very small and it will improve my English a lot. First impression, I feel a little bit nervous because my English is not so good when I first come here. So on the first day, I know a lot of friends because they are really friendly. They always help me. My host mom, very nice. They improve my English a lot. They take me to Victoria and Port Hardy. We go to the Thai restaurant in downtown. In Bangkok, it's very hot. It's almost 40 degrees. So I like the weather here more than my hometown. I'm planning to apply to Canadian University, maybe Victoria. After I graduation, I think I'm gonna study business.
Yeah, so we hope to welcome you in the Comox Valley. We're here for you, and let us be part of your life-changing journey. Okay. Yes. I would say mostly Europe. I would say 50% Europe, and then Asia and South America will be like 25% plus 25%. Yeah, usually it's like that. Our biggest population comes from Germany. And then the next is Japan, Korea. If you want to come here to really hang out with a lot of Thai students, you might be disappointed because we don't have a lot of Thai students. Challenge.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the word.
Yeah, challenge. So I would say it's not only from Thai students, it's from many of our Asian students, even South American students. It's to manage your expectation. And I say that in my presentation as well, because it's gonna be different. And when you come here to study in a homestay, to study in Canada, when you live with a Canadian family, you're part of the family. So you will be invited to do some housework, and you will be helping your homestay families to, do dishes, to do like very simple housework. So you want to be engaged. You want to be open-minded. You want to really, I understand it is not comfortable because it's different. It's a change, right? It's not like living with mom and dad. It's not like
That's
that.
true.
Yeah. So it's going to be different, and you want to really push yourself a little bit outside of your comfort zone and to do something differently. And then that's my suggestion. Have an open mind and learn about each other. And it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but you will grow so much. You will become so confident and your English will be so good and if you choose to engage.
Dream abroad เรียนต่อต่างประเทศใครๆก็ไปได้